It's Chosen Journey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
On Hot 107.9.
D-1's in the building, of course, Chosen Journey. Can you talk about spiritual warfare versus the kingdom?
Absolutely, man. This whole world is a spiritual war. And anybody who just thinks that this world is black versus white or rich versus poor or Democrats versus Republicans, man, you're not even seeing the realm that exists beyond all of those worldly things. And it's this spiritual war between good and evil. That's all it is. Everything boils down to God versus Satan. And it's going on around us, and it's internal as well. You know, it's inside of us. It's the good within us battling against the evil within us. So once you know that and once you see that, you actually have a lot more empathy for people because you realize, like it says in Ephesians 6:12, we ain't wrestling against flesh and blood, you heard me? It's demons and principalities and spirits that we wrestling against. So when I see a man or a woman and I'm seeing them showcase the worst of who they are, the most evil, negative side of who they are, I just realized that they're not allowing the God in them to shine out. You know what I mean? They're allowing the devil to take over in that moment, you know? So when we see that, we don't need to battle in a spiritual fight. We don't need to battle with worldly weapons. Yeah. You know, if it's spiritual warfare, then they got to be spiritual weapons that we use. That's prayer, you know what I mean? That's the power of forgiveness, you know? That's the power of the word of God, you know, and actually reading the word for the wisdom to apply to that specific battle or that specific situation that we see in front of us. And when that's the case, you don't have no room to be racist, for example, because it's just like, you realize how surface level our skin color is, my G? Like what? You don't have room to be beefed out with a Republican or beefed out with a Democrat. They got people right now online saying, all Democrats are, if you voting for a Democrat, if you Democratic, you're satanic. You know, if you Republican, that means you racist. If you voting for Trump, that means you racist. If you voting for Kamala Harris, that means that you satanic. Man, shut up. Man, what is y'all talking about, man? Like, like just stop. Just allow the best part of yourself to enter the chat to where you realize that, man, this stuff ain't nothing but some outer shells and outer coverings and labels and titles that get put on people. But everything that's going on is a spiritual war, man. And you got to ask yourself, what side are you on?
Right.
It's Chosen Journey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
On Hot 107.9.